Hey everybody, it's Mike Dukes. I am here with Karen Wolf at the Kokomo Humane Society, and we have a little girl named Alyssa with us today, 3.5 years old, bundle of joy. What can you tell us about Alyssa?
Well, we think she's maybe Havanese, maybe Shih Tzu, we're not sure, but she's a dog that isn't going to shed a lot. She'll need to be groomed probably every 6 weeks. She's been a project. She came into the shelter just a mess, overgrown, knotted. She had to basically be shaved down. And a little plug for County Line Canine, did a great job shaving her and making her look pretty even without much hair. And then after we had her a while, she was having some troubles, and we found that she had a bladder stone, huge bladder stone. So we had that removed. And once that was removed, realized her teeth weren't so great, so we had a dental. So this girl has had lots of work, and she's ready to go. So when you adopt this dog, you get a dog that's spayed, that's got all her bladder issues taken care of, dental issues taken care of, and she's just real sweet. She's a little touchy sometimes, as you noticed when you first came, but so we wouldn't really want her to go with real small children. And part of that has just been that she's been through a lot, and she's been with us for a long time. But I really like this dog. Good dog. Her adoption fee would be $120. See how pretty her teeth are? Her teeth are not, she's not an old dog, but she just maybe didn't have the best care. But
Pearly whites.
there's just a few missing, but the ones that are there are really nice. And she's just a good dog. She's real friendly, good size. She's put on a little weight since she's been here, so she looks good, and she'd be a great companion.
She definitely knows who she knows, because when I first came in, she'd never really seen me before, and I crouched down to try and pet her, make nice with her. She's a little standoffish, didn't know quite what to make of me, but we're buddies now.
It doesn't take long. And she'll sit on your lap and does well in a car. She's just, and for as long as she's been here, for probably 6 weeks.
Wow.
She's done really well in the shelter, and but it's time to get her a home. So we're hoping to get her out of here pretty quickly.
We have a mass audience of dogs and cats just waiting to be adopted here. You need to come on down, check them out. But also, we're getting to the near end of September here, and you know what that means. October. And October means Barktoberfest. Now, we've talked about this a lot, but something I just discovered this past week, you have someone who adopted a dog from here, and she and her mom have written a book about that dog.
Yes.
And she's going to be at Barktoberfest.
She's going to come to Barktoberfest. Her dog is named Daisy Ray, and she adopted her about 8 years ago. And actually the book is called The Adventures of Daisy Ray, and it's the first in a series, and it's a children's book, probably 5 to 10 years old, a first reader, and the illustrations are really nice. I've just seen it online, not the original yet, but she'll be there with copies of the book, and they're doing a special fee on the book, which will be $10 to purchase it. Great holiday gift, and part of the donation will go to the shelter, so that's really nice. They're trying to give back. This dog has been Kristen's constant companion since she adopted the dog, and they want a way to encourage people to adopt from shelters rather than buy from pet shops or breeders. Come and see what great dogs we have here, so you could actually meet Daisy Ray at Barktoberfest.
That's pretty awesome, and that brings up a good point. This is not just a stop-and-go affair where people come in, get a cat or a dog, and leave, and you never hear from them again. You actually get letters and visits from people who have gotten their dogs or cats from here, letting you know how things are going, and just it's kind of like a family relationship getting started.
Well, we have people come in with their dogs, or not so much cats, they send pictures, but they come in with their dogs to show us how great they are, how much better they're looking, how well trained they are. We get lots of pictures and updates on Facebook, which we share quite a bit. So it's nice. We really enjoy that. There's so many dogs that go through the shelter, and there's so many of them that we get attached to. So it's always nice for us to see how they're doing. And also, then they bring them back and adopt another one. So it is a relationship, and we like people to keep in touch and let us know how the dogs are and cats are doing, because we put a lot of time into finding them good homes. We're happy to see them in those homes.
And back to Barktoberfest, I believe it's a $30 adoption fee for any cat or dog that's been fixed already?
Yep, already altered. We're having a one-day special, Barktoberfest special. So, and actually the Wednesday before Barktoberfest, Purdue is going to be coming. So we are going to have lots and lots of animals spay and neutered, ready to go. So that would be a perfect time to adopt. It's not winter. It's not winter yet, and so it's still a good time to get a new pet and not have to worry about, the adjustment and of house training. So it'd be a really good time. Last year we had brought adoptable dogs, which we probably won't this year, but Barktoberfest ends at noon and we open at noon, so it's a perfect segue. Leave the Barktoberfest and come to the shelter and see who's available. And like Blue still hasn't been adopted. We're hoping we'll see her at Barktoberfest and maybe Alysa at Barktoberfest as well, walking the walk.
That would be awesome. So there you go, Barktoberfest, a ton of things to do. Check out all the great dogs that are there. Get a feel for what it's like to be an owner, to be a family member with another dog, and then come in here. Adopt a dog, adopt a cat. They all need great homes, and you want one. So that's it for this week. We'll see you next week. Until then.